Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, as well as the vast majority of crypto and the financial sector, it's possible that we're moving too quickly, but we're not going to allow our emotions cloud our judgment. I tweeted a query on September 30th, the answer came out just yesterday. How does this October stack up in the eyes of the community compared to others? Whether it's in October or December, you'll find them all here. Only 2 Octobers in recorded history have been negative, 2014 and 2018. Now that many people are beginning to seriously doubt a few things, and some have even mentioned dropping Tober, the rest of the year is sure to be challenging. Once again, there was a great deal of discourse on the topic. Many others on Twitter were equally pessimistic. They were saying things like everyone is expecting in October, you're going to be let down, and so on. And I took that to mean that October will be a good month again. I have a lot of faith in Bitcoin, but we need to be patient because this is only the second attempt. Listen, there are some very seismic shifts on the horizon for the Bitcoin industry's macro agenda. Legal, adoptive, and related terms are used. Since November of 2020, I've had a fairly optimistic outlook. Honestly, I think the implosion of FTX was a sign that the price action people were expecting on the downside would be the 10 Bitcoin, the 12 Bitcoin, or whatever. If we did see it, nothing could make the collapse of FTX more notable, and you would have penance. Still, I think it's all just fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's pretty much how it is, and I think it's all just fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It has been widely believed since at least the beginning of 2019 that you are aware of the impending collapse of Tether. As a result, I don't see it as a pressing issue right now. When seen as a whole, the market cap is still hovering close to $1 trillion. Thus, nothing of significance has happened recently. Currently, Bitcoin is up by a single digit, which is hardly noteworthy. However, you may have observed that some vintage coins are already functioning smoothly here. For my part, I'm waiting for a couple things to happen before I become too excited about Bitcoin. One of the major Bitcoin events I'm anticipating is a break over 32K. I'm still waiting for 32K to be broken, but in the meantime, let's reclaim a few of these tiers. Seeing a green candle has got us feeling rather bullish, don't you think? The green monthly candle is encouraging, but in general I like the direction this market is heading. If you look at the Bitcoin big picture, you'll see that we still need to be patient. This is a fascinating topic. Please allow me to remove the majority of this data. Here is Bitcoin's photo from a year ago. And if we take a step back and examine the big picture, we can draw some fascinating parallels to previous year's candles. It's crazy to think that if current patterns persist, 2024 may be Bitcoin's breakout year. However, hear me out, it's as simple as a 4-year cycle. But it makes me quite pleased to see all the greenery. I think everyone gets a bit overexcited whenever they see any sign of green, and this market has been hit so hard recently that people are starting to react positively to even the slightest glimmer of optimism. However, I won't get too excited until we hit the 32-year mark. The beginning of October has been fascinating to observe. Let's hope this momentum holds. As the month winds down, it will be fascinating to see how things progress. Although many people have been talking about Bitcoin developments outside of this context, one of the most visible and vociferous Bitcoin advocates has a sterling reputation in the field. He is, of course, alluding to overt curiosity about the sentence. He says that every last one of these pump bears has been wiped off. As opposed to the expected push down, the open interest wipe occurred during a massive short squeeze up. This is the best possible outcome, and many people are watching and listening for it. As we investigate this further. Yes, I keep harping on this. One of the most notable things I've seen about this region, though, is that residents have long wondered how much money is actually available. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. You know that will cause the market to rise. This is the population and financial resources that are putting their money on a downturn. As of September 28, money market funds were worth $5.64 trillion. Even though I keep bringing it up, the vast majority of that $2.1 trillion was owned by retail as of September 27. The sum total held by these institutions was $3.5 trillion. So, when you stop to consider it, there is a lot of cash just sitting there. And I want everybody to know that if a move like this on Bitcoin occurs, where we do break over 32K and start to kind of go towards 40K, there is a lot of sideline money out there. Where do you think all that cash will end up? If we get above 32,000, people may start feeling the effects of fear of missing out, which I mentioned in a recent video, along with the statement that virtually everyone expects the same crash scenario right now. I communicated with the sailor through Signal. The current government shutdown was brought up. The macroeconomics echo chamber of 2008 was violated. What I observed in her, most importantly, was the topic I explored. XRP, someone commented on a video I created recently saying, "You'll be lucky to see XRP past $1. That this place is so desolate and you know how badly people have been beaten even more, and yet you predict that this market will once again shine during this period when everyone you know is inquiring about cryptocurrency, is why I said that you'll be lucky to see a 2x to 4x return on all of your coins if you invest in it now." Is that a crash, Dominus? Yes, I did inquire. My doubts persist. They have no idea. However, investor confidence is quite low. This is also often the case with XRP. You want to buy it after we show it to you, right? Even with a proper interpretation of XRP's monthly chart, we're still in danger. At the current exchange rate of 3,200 XRP to 1 BTC, we need to see XRP break the 56-cent barrier before we can get excited. However, one thing I have been vocal about is the recent downturn in XRP. We start at 47 cents, a fairly substantial region, and we end up right where we were before the dramatic uptick after the notification of a lawsuit being filed. I'm looking forward to seeing the triumph during the next 3 days. I have previously expressed my strong opposition to this in the Discord. Looking at XRP, however, we see that nobody wanted to buy during the drop, but everyone was overjoyed about the rise. It experienced a version. They yelled, "What the hell happened? What the hell is going on here?" In addition, I mentioned this on the July live webcast. You didn't want to buy this candle even though I insisted you make some tough choices. Don't buy this candle if no one else is interested in buying it. When market sentiment is low, which happens often, you should buy, and keep in mind that the new information we have acquired about XRP is still relevant. When you start to feel gloomy after initially feeling so elated by the surge higher, I want you to know why XRP moved the way it did. The fear of missing out? It's true that many people came to witness not only Ripple Labs' monumental triumph in the SEC case related to the XRP cryptocurrency, but also the historic victory itself. Nonetheless, we can still benefit from this. Similar to XRP, it is still recognized as cash, which is a great success. The only currently available currency with a 100% more open and honest than Bitcoin itself, now that it's legal. Just as we saw it play out in court shortly afterward, right? As far as we are aware, the majority of major cryptocurrency exchanges promptly relist XRP after its sudden delisting. Is it still our opinion that XRP is being stifled? You are correct, in a sense. The lawsuit concerning Ripple, a company unconnected to XRP, has been going on for some time. And XRP is a Ripple. However, this distinction is sometimes blurred. And many analysts think XRP's waves will no longer expand. There doesn't appear to be anything else holding XRP back in this situation, either. I haven't even bound XRP to Ripple yet, since the state of the market is the main factor stopping XRP from changing, right? We're still waiting for Bitcoin to take off, you know. Then we'll go on to the other time of year. Correct? When, exactly, will the season start? My guess is that as the season progresses, everyone will realize that there isn't much holding XRP back. Just think of it as the thing we all agree on as being true. XRP has increased by more than 100% in value in less than 24 hours. I'm going to take you back, before the major spike in price, and show you the complete picture. From 2023, or the beginning of 2023, what do you predict will happen in the stock market during the off-season? Up until now, annual profits had topped 200%. Further, it's noteworthy that on-demand liquidity has expanded greatly, especially in a triangle, where the number of trial transactions shot up by roughly 180%. In addition to the many noteworthy advancements that have taken place. Since the lawsuit and throughout the course of only one *King month, SBI recently expanded XRP remittances on September 7th. This being the case, as we examine XRP in greater depth today, allow me to provide some background. Is this a bull market? It's hard to say whether or not this month will be particularly bullish. Although it is still too early to make a forecast, we have begun packing our bags with useful items in anticipation of our departure from XRP. Because a new cycle will arrive sooner than usual if we're still on a 4-year cycle, and if a bull run is in the cards, it will be the biggest one ever because it will completely eclipse the 2020 and 2021 elections. Where is XRP headed, and what will happen if it succeeds where so many others have failed? If we want to break the record, though, we should expect to spend between $5 and $10. That's a 10 to 20-fold rise from 50 cents, if it's taken seriously as a gain. And as I said, a lot of important news has already broken in the months of July, September, and even August. Upon reflection, August stands out as the pivotal month during which the aforementioned events took place. But after August, the progress is clear, and September brings some important news as well. With all the positive news, many people were saying, we've seen all the great insights. For instance, the market's sentiment is to blame for the recent XRP spike. Retail interest in cryptocurrencies has ceased as the market has become highly pessimistic. When consumer spending picks back up and confidence in the market rises, what do you anticipate will happen? If people accomplish a few things, though, it's possible that XRP may become a hot asset to invest in. Do I think XRP will hit a record high? Yes, I am quite bullish on XRP. There is a zenith, I believe. However, this should not cloud our judgment, and we should instead be on the lookout for signs that XRP is showing weakness on a sustained uptrend. I'd want to see 92 cents breached on XRP before I start pushing for serious price movement. However, I do think that this market has been so severely beaten down that nobody expected any rise in October. Over a period of several years. I don't think anyone was expecting the market to change at all. After all, this entire year, the prognosis for cryptocurrencies has been dismal. As a result, I see these Bitcoin-related advances favorably. We need some sort of warning that, hey, we're about to see some major big moves, before we can expect them. I'll need to see 32K since I want additional detail. Aiming for 60 cents or more per XRP is still a ways off. I'm hoping to witness a 56-cent record fall. But since November 2022, when nearly everyone expected that Crypto.com would fail, most of you already know who I am. Bitcoin would fall to 10K or below if Nance and all of these other exchangers failed in the same way that FTX did. I've been fairly optimistic about the future of cryptocurrency. You can never be sure when you've reached the bottom because you'll never feel it. You can never feel completely on top. Therefore, I should remember to set an example rather than simply follow the one set before me. You must attest that you, too, are aware of the danger. You understand the need of being proactive and strategic in this field. As a result, I have a really optimistic outlook on the cryptocurrency market right now. In general, I have a lot of faith in digital currencies. I continue to be a strong advocate for cryptocurrency, even at the macro level. In my opinion, this category of investments is excellent. I think the technology behind some of these initiatives is incredibly innovative, and that won't ever change. That being said, I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe and like if you find this helpful. See you later, bye.